Some races offer registrants the option to transfer their registration to another runner. This tutorial will cover transferring registrations that were paid online, viewing and editing pending transfers, and transferring registrations that were paid offline. Keep in mind, if you do not see the following features available from your profile, then the race does not have this feature enabled, and you will need to contact them directly to request this edit. They can be reached by going to the race page, scrolling down to the race contact info section, and filling out the questions form. If the race does have this feature enabled, then you can find it by going to your profile, scrolling down and clicking on My Registered Races, going to View Edit Registration, and then clicking on the tab for Transfer to Another Runner. Once under the Transfer to Another Runner tab, you will be able to make sure that you have selected the correct registrant and event for this transfer. After reviewing this information, use the fields for first name, last name, and email address to indicate the person you will be transferring your registration to. This recipient will be guaranteed your spot in the race, regardless of whether or not the event has filled up. However, they will be required to accept the transfer by registering prior to when the event registration closes. Transfer types. There are two possible types of participant transfers on RunSignUp. Transfers can be done as a registration gift or a registration transfer. Registration gift. When transferring your registration as a gift, you will not receive a refund of your original registration free of charge. You will likely want to use this option if you registered with a coupon code or during a lower registration pricing period. There is no charge for variations in event cost, even if the original registrant signed up during a lower priced registration period. However, in some cases, the giver of the gift registration may need to pay a processing fee for gifted transfers if that particular race has applied a fee. If you click on Transfer as Gift, then a breakdown of the transfer transaction will be made available to you. If the race charges a fee for gift transfers, then enter in your credit card information in the provided fields. When you are ready to complete your gift transfer, hit Transfer Registration, and you will be brought to the transaction's confirmation page, where it can be printed out for your own records. Please note that if the recipient of the registration gift does not register for the race, then you are still eligible to use your registration on race day. Registration Transfer. If you would like to transfer your registration and receive a partial refund, then click on the button labeled Transfer for Refund. A breakdown of the transfer transaction will be available for reviewing, and if everything is correct, then hit Transfer Registration. You will then be brought to your transaction's confirmation page, where it can be printed out for your own records. Please note that if the recipient does not accept the transfer, then you will not receive a refund. You will, however, still be eligible to use your registration on race day. Viewing and editing your pending transfers. After doing either type of transfer, but before the transfer is accepted by the recipient, you can go to Profile, My Registered Races, View Edit Registration, and then the My Registration tab, and view the pending transfer. From here you will have the option to edit the name and email of that transfer's recipient. You can resend the transfer notification email to your desired recipient, and you can also cancel the transfer if it has not yet been accepted. Transfer for registrants who paid offline or on another site that was not RunSignUp. If you did not register on RunSignUp and you paid your registration fee in person, by mail, or on another registration site, then the race director may import your registration into their race records on RunSignUp. While any runner who is imported into the race will still have the option to transfer to another runner online, they will only be allowed to choose Registration Gift. This is because the original registration fee was not collected by RunSignUp, so the refund they will receive with a registration transfer would be $0, and the recipient would have to pay full price for the event. With the registration gift, the recipient can register for free using your imported registration. If you did not pay for your registration through RunSignUp, and you would like to receive a refund for a transfer, then please contact the race directly to find out how to do so. They can be reached by going to the race page, scrolling down to the race contact info section, and filling out the questions form. A written instruction manual is also available for this topic and can be viewed in the How To section of RunSignUp.